Hello and welcome to the Captain Show. This is the start of Funky or Junky, where I cut some stones up and you see what's inside them and you can decide for yourself if they're funky or if they're junky. But the rules are quite simple. There ain't any. I'm going to give you a quick show around this little church before we start, and I'm going to also show you a real old tree. It's nice and quiet in this church, and it's cold. Well, I wouldn't say cold, but very cool. And I just want you to, notify the stained glass windows. They're cool. I like them. And if you follow me around, you'll see there's a few more stained glass windows. Just check that roof out up there. Yeah, that's made with oak, I think. There's another couple of saints, St. Chad and St. Cuthburert in the stained glass windows. There's a couple of scenes with Jesus and so forth in these stained glass windows. It's a nice little church. There's a few more saints up on here. We've got St. Richard and St. Basil. We've got St. Augustus and St. Monica. And it's a nice little church. I do like it, you know what I mean? There's some more pictures here in the stained glass windows. Don't they look nice? Don't they look nice? I like that. And there's more on this side too. I hope to get a nice view of them. And there's some nice statues up there too. For the I've got some more stained glass windows here. I hope you can see them. And there's some statues. I think that's Jesus in the cradle and a couple of people praying. But this is the altar where, the vicar would do the sermon. I don't really believe in anything in these church. I don't believe in God, and I don't believe in, things like that. But these places are beautiful. That was made to it. I mean, I really do like them. I just wanted to give you a nice little look at that organ. And you see the pipes there? I bet that kicks out some sound. I bet they don't do any rock and roll though. There's just one more thing I want to show you here, and this is this tree. This tree's meant to be one of the oldest trees in Britain, but I don't believe it. Come and have a look. It's a Wellwood tree. Look at the knotling on this. Take a look at that in there. It's been here a while, that's for sure. I think there's a little sign over there telling you all about it. We'll check that out. Can you believe that? This tree's 1,400 years old. That's a lot of years, that is. I don't know who was around at the time to say that it was planted then.
Is it Junky? Is it Junky?
This is the first batch, and these are the stones dry. I don't know what you're going to think about them or what they'll look like inside, but we'll motor on. And I'm going to give you a quick look of each one wet. It's wet. That's number one. That's number two. What's he going to look like inside? Number three. What do you think? What do you think? Number four. Oh, what's he going to look like inside? Number five. What's he going to look like inside?
Is it Junky? Is it Junky?
Right, here's batch one. Number one in the batch. And this is a piece of flint. You can see where I've cut it. But is it funky or junky? Well, it's up to you to decide. I reckon that'll polish up nicely later on. It's totally black inside, so that might get a right nice shine on it. So I'm going to put that on the funky side. Funky side. Number two. Number two, is it funky or junky? Well, we'll have a look inside. I'm not sure about that. I reckon it'll polish better than it looks now. And there's you know, it looks pretty similar to what it is on the outside. I'll just give that a bit of a damp so you can see more what it looks like on the outside. I reckon that might make something. We'll go for funky again. Number three. Well, this is a big piece of flint. I'll just give it a bit of a damp so we can see it more. Yeah, it's a big stone to start with. You know, that patterning in there. Whoa. It's not as good as I expected it to be, but I'm going to still put it on a funky. That's a funky. Number four. Well, I get a damp inside. What do you think? Is it funky or is it junky? Well, I think that's a bit boring, really. A bit grey and that. I'm going to go for junky on that. I mean, obviously tell me what you think if you think differently to me. You know, have a look and decide yourself what you think. But here's number five. Number five. Now this is quite a nice stone on the outside. I quite like its sort of feel. But is it funky or junky? Well, I don't know, that could polish up nicely. I'm going to go for funky, and hopefully later on I can show you when I polished them, see what you think then. But that's today's stones, quick go. And we've got 4 funkies and 1 junky. That's not too bad, is it? And this is goodbye from the Captain Show. I'm so glad for all the people who have subscribed and commented and done things like that on my channel. I mean, it's just brilliant, just brilliant. Please do it, and I'll try and answer everybody who, you know, comments and so forth. And I'll even check your channel out. But thanks for today, and I hope you enjoyed the Funky and Junky Rocks as well.